Welcome back to FM Story. This is episode 2 of our Athletic Club save. In the first episode, we were a bit all over the place with our form, but we need to step it up because we've got Real Madrid up first and Barcelona soon after. If you do enjoy the video, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And without further ado, let's get going. We're going into the Real Madrid game sat in 7th place in the league. Thanks to the win against Valencia in the last game, it gives a bit of a bump because otherwise we were really struggling for a bit of form. Real Madrid obviously have won all 7 with a goal difference of 28, so we're probably going to get hammered. I think we'll probably go with the same team, the same formation at least that we picked against Valencia, and see if that is successful. But I think we may be back to the drawing board on the formations pretty soon as well. So we've had a couple of changes. One was enforced with Ander Herrera being suspended, and Nico Williams has dropped down to the bench as well. Obviously, that's a pretty strong Real Madrid team. So, given how we've defended so far, it doesn't seem to matter what formation we play, what kind of style we play. We give up loads of chances. So it's gonna, against that sort of front half of a Real Madrid team, we're really going to struggle here, I think. I mean, they're having a lot of the ball. But this is the first highlight, free kick. When Courtois turns it around the corner. Yuri. Inaki Williams didn't get there. And now they're going to break. Yeah. I mean, given the way we've played so far this season, it doesn't matter if we're on ultra defensive or very attacking, whether we're pushing high press or whether we're playing with a low block, we're getting beaten like that no matter what. What on earth was that? Not having an actual front man in this formation has really kind of cost us so far in this game. What on earth was that? So we've had 2 shots, 2 on target, which were the free kick and then the header from the corner. The first half didn't really go to plan, so let's see what we can do in the second half. Oh, we've nicked the ball back. Something's not quite. What on earth was he doing? He had 3 or 4 attempts to try to pull him down. Is Benzema not in front of everyone there? Rodrigo just runs past the fullback. No, it's just the way that, because of the loop, he looks like he's miles offside, but he wasn't. The crazy thing is, we've actually looked more competitive in the second half, and yet we've conceded 2 goals. It's the first time we looked like really threatening them in the second half, but just not good enough. This just isn't working. Hat-trick for Benzema. Oh my god. I know I was expecting to get hammered, but what? I mean, looking back at that first half was brilliant compared to what happened in the second half. I mean, when you think their XG is 3.01 and there was that massive increase for the penalty, how have we conceded 5? Other than these defenders are abysmal. All right, back to the drawing board. So since the game against Real Madrid, we've had one game at home to Rayo Vallecano, which we only drew 1-1, and required us coming from behind in that game. We had a lot of possession, but just really didn't create any decent chances. We've gone back to playing the 4-2-3-1 just to try and see if we can even provide a bit of threat up front. Obviously, the next game is against Barcelona, so they've played 9 games and they've got 22 points. We've played 9 games and got 12 points, and we're now down to 12th. So, fingers crossed, we can actually do something miraculous in this game. Obviously, like that game against Real Madrid, we conceded 5, and Benzema got 4 of them. I mean, I'm half expecting a similar result with Lewandowski getting the goals as well. And we've had quite a bit of possession to start this game. 3 shots not on target, but and we've given the ball away. Oh, we actually won it back. Wow. Yuri. Inigo Martinez. He's about surely going to give the ball away like he normally does, or not? Into Raul Garcia, Ander Herrera, Muniain. What a goal. That's the first kind of decent bit of play we've had. Probably all season. Certainly in the last couple of games anyway. That the Real Madrid game was dire and the Vallecano game wasn't much better. Yuri, can we get the ball in the box? No. Yes. Venkador. I think that was offside. Oh, I thought he'd come back from an offside position there. Without that fullback must be playing him on them. Because there's no way any of the the left back just didn't pop up enough. Well, that is by far and away our best half all season. We've not given the ball away as much as we usually have. We've got the ball back as well. We've won the ball back quite a lot compared to what we normally do. Normally they've got the time to put a ball between the centre halves for the centre forward to run onto. Yuri, Venkador, Muniain, Raul Garcia, Ander Herrera, and we've got past there. Oh! Right. Nico Williams, Muniain, Berenguer. Oh! A couple of games ago, that would have been a surefire goal. It's still going to be a goal, but it would have been the ball through downside of the centre half that would have cost us. But it's a decent finish. Oh God. Right. Oh. Oh no, please don't. No. No, no, no. Great tackle. Oh. Oh. Right, get your head on it. Oh. Brilliant. Great clear. Wow. Almost a great clearance. We've made it to the break for the World Cup. Ever since that game against Real Madrid, our form's really kind of turned around a bit. Obviously, as you can see, Real Madrid is still way out in front. They have lost one game this season though now. We are currently sat in 8th place on 22 points. Since the Real Madrid game, obviously we had the draw against Vallecano, and we had the game we saw where we beat Barcelona 2-1. We then went and beat Almeria in another home game. Sort of really turned it on in the second half of that game. And then we beat Getafe 5-0 at home and really just dominated them. Raul Garcia picked up a hat trick. We were 3-0 up at half time and just killed the game off. Then bit of a downturn just before the World Cup. We played Sevilla. We were 2-0 up after half an hour, conceded 2 goals in the second half, one very late on, which was the usual centre midfielder drops deep, picks the ball up, lumps the ball over the top of the 2 centre halves, just about onside, and he pokes it past the keeper. Bit of a gutting way to end before the World Cup because we were the dominant team there. We should have won that game. We should have been going in a better position, but obviously we've got a break for the World Cup now, and then it's a case of coming back and playing out the second half of the season. So we've got a couple of teams we haven't played yet. I mean, we haven't played Espanyol yet. We haven't played Villarreal yet. We haven't played Atletico. So we've got 2 games against Atletico, including the last game of the season. Obviously, we've got another game against Real Madrid and Barcelona, quite close to. In fact, that run the end of March, beginning of April, we've got Real Madrid, Sevilla, Barcelona, with like an international break between the Real Madrid and Sevilla. That could be a key point in the season. But overall, it's better than it looked like it was going to be in the first couple of games of the season. Certainly better than it looked like it was going to be when we got hammered by Real Madrid. We've turned it around a bit, and hopefully we can continue on that way. And that's the end of this episode. Join us next time to find out who wins the World Cup and to see if we can continue this decent run of form and see if we can push ourselves up the league table a bit. See you then.